aftermath of the deadly Pelgam Terror Attack, a massive security sweep is underway across Kashmir. Top police sources confirmed to Times that over 1,500 individuals have been rounded up for questioning. Now, the coordinated crackdown aims to dismantle possible sleeper cells as well. Important to note that the scale and speed of the operation point to deep concerns of a wider network behind the attack. All right, we'll try going across to Pradeep quickly in terms of what we're picking up with that particular crackdown. But what top police sources are telling Times Network is that over 1,500 people have been rounded up for questioning. This is, of course, in the aftermath, and the investigation clearly picking up pace over here. But details emerging that the crackdown is on the wider network clearly behind the attack. So we will be looking at a crackdown, on sleeper cells as well. But remember, while speaking on the terror attack yesterday as well, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh had declared that India would not only pursue those who carried out the attack, but also those sitting behind the scenes and have conspired to carry out this particular attack on Indian soil. Pradeep, the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, of course, did put out that statement by stating how it's important. It's just not the perpetrators responsible for this, but the wider network behind this. More importantly, Pradeep, you have been on ground zero on multiple aspects. While we talk about this particular situation, given the fact that the answer is one aspect, investigation is, but the larger network, the crackdown and the challenges that lie ahead over here.
See, right now the agencies are focusing on two, three things. You rightly said one is the investigation part, which will help them to know who are the people responsible for this attack. Already they have got to know that 4 terrorists belonging to the Falcon squad of Lashkar-e-Toiba were there for the attack. And then NI is already investigating this matter. They are trying to further look into the people who had been providing them logistics support so that they can get to know about Lashkar module that was operating and helping these terrorists operate in that area. And the third important part is that how they can make Pakistan surrender, that how they can make Pakistan come on knees, because so far as their support to terror-related activities are concerned. And already we have seen that during the CCS meeting, they have taken certain measures where they have decided to launch a surgical strike that is on economic front as well as the diplomatic front. Because last time when the Uri attack was carried out by Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, in which 19 of our bravest lost their life, that was the first time we saw a paradigm shift in the military strategy, and Indian troops crossed line of control and they were able to target some of those launch pads. And again in 2019 when there was a Pulwama bombing, that time we saw that how our aircrafts were able to penetrate 60 kilometers deep inside the Pakistani territory, and they were able to demolish Jaish-e-Mohammed's headquarters. But this time they have decided to go for diplomatic as well as economic surgical strike, and in this direction they have decided to suspend Indus Water Treaty till Pakistan stops aiding and abetting terror on this side.
Right.
So these are the 3 aspects that India is right now working upon, and they're also trying to ensure that ecosystem of terror need to be properly dismantled. That means they have to initiate action against all those overground workers who are responsible for providing
all
shelter.
right, Pradeep, on that note, I'll have to interject you, but you're absolutely right. Very importantly, that the ecosystem and the larger aspect of things, that has to be cracked down. And we'll have to look at what big action will be coming through as far as how India looks at this. But Pradeep, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast with the latest and putting that into perspective. Having said that,